Morning guys, this is Clay from Deep South Bushcraft and Reliance. Out here trying to keep you guys in the shade, so I apologize if the lighting's back and forth. But woke up this morning with a cold, sore throat, lots of congestion, runny nose. Thought it'd be a good time to practice a little self-reliance skills and knowledge, and make a little medicine to try to help with that. It's rained for the past couple days, so I don't really feel like running around looking for dry stuff and messing around, so I just grabbed some older wood out of the shed and some fat wood, and we're gonna see if we can't get a fire going here pretty quick. Alright. Now while that's catching up and burning and getting us a few coals, I'll probably throw one more log on, and we're gonna go around and get the stuff we need for our medicine. Alright guys, this is a white oak tree right there, and we're gonna go take some inner bark off of it. You see I've already gotten a piece there, I think last year. Alright guys, here's our, back you guys up a little bit, our white oak bark. Now the next thing we're going to take for our medicine is actually right here too. We're going to take some of these pine needles. I'm actually not going to take them from these smaller trees, but from the real small saplings. We're going to take some from some of these still young but slightly older, probably 2, maybe 3-year-olds right here. So we'll just grab a few handfuls of those. Alright guys, I've got our pot on the fire here. Just gonna throw some water in there. We don't need a whole bunch. It shouldn't take it too long to boil. Now, while we're move this in a little, some more stuff out of the way here. While we're waiting on our water to boil, I'm gonna kind of explain what we're gonna do with this. I'm gonna use one of our cups here. Now, this is our white oak bark, and obviously it's white. Now you don't want the outside bark, no, you want this soft, wet, or damp, I should say, inside bark. So I'm just going to kind of peel some of that away. Put that in our cup. Oak bark, or white oak bark rather, is highly astringent, which means it has like a lot of drying properties. It's also antiseptic. You know, the white oak acorn in Europe was a symbol for medicine and symbol for herbal medicine anyway. So I'm just going to peel a good portion of that back. Get some of that in our cup here. Can. So I just got a bit of that in our cup. Now in our other cup, get this piece of wood out here. I've got our pine needles. Now, we're going to want to chop these up, and pine needles are very high in vitamin C, and they're also very good for, getting rid of mucus. Get our knife out here. You know, 8-ounce cup of pine needle tea has more vitamin C in it than, I think it's 4 or 5 lemons. We're just gonna kind of try to get these facing about the same way and cut the ends off there. Our water is just about to boil. I'm just kind of mashing and macerating these as I go to get those volatile oils out. Take our cup over here and put the ones we got in. Try to keep the dead ones out if we can. Not that they'll really hurt anything. There. That ought to be more than plenty for a cup of tea. Now, I'm going to dump our pine needles back out here in my hand, because I don't want to add them yet, because vitamin C is very susceptible to being broken down by heat, and our water is kind of hot. Let's see how hot this handle is. I'm just going to set our pine needles right there. Pick our pot up by the bale. Now use our handy dandy stick over here to pour us some water in our pot, or in our cup. That ought to be good. I'm gonna add a little more water to our pot. Now I need to see, as long as I can put my finger in that water and it's not too bad, we can add our pine needles. Just gonna add those in there. Just like that. And I'm also gonna add just a old-fashioned tea bag, mainly for flavor. And we're going to let that steep in there. And we're just going to add our oak bark to our pot, because it needs to boil. And I'm going to take this cup and set over the top of our other cup to keep those volatile oils from escaping. So we got our pine needles steeping in there. We've got our oak bark. You can see through the smoke boiling away in there. So we're going to let that come to a boil, and then I'll take it off and I'll get back with you.